What's up, my friends? Michael Martin back at you today. 2 in a row, man. 2 days in a row. That's good for lately, but it's because I got a series going for you. And it was how to create results out of thin air. So I want you to stick with me here. If you got to hear us yesterday or hear me yesterday, you saw about laying the foundation. And man, I was hoping to be outside today, but it's even more rainy today than it was yesterday. So craziness. But anyway, so good morning. I hope you got some coffee or some tea. If it's the evening, I hope you got maybe like a glass of wine if you're of age to drink. If you're not of age to drink, you shouldn't be drinking your wine yet. And I hope you're just relaxed, got a pen and paper, take some notes. And as I was saying, yesterday we were talking about the foundation, and if you've ever been in home-based business, this isn't new to you, because anytime you join a business, they always talk about your why. You have a why that makes you cry, that stuff. So, and that just kind of takes me back to the days when I was in network marketing, and I hated it at first, man. Like, I didn't want to have anything to do with network marketing. My wife joined a legal company while I was still owning my own restaurant, and I thought that she was crazy. I was like, why are you doing that, man? This is just dumb, I mean, it's just dumb doing all these home meetings and stuff. How many people are actually going to do well with this? And then ended up, our restaurant ended up failing in 2008 whenever the economy crashed, and we couldn't get a lunch crowd in there, man. It was just ridiculous. So we sold it for a huge loss, and that's just a whole nother story. And I can share that with you, and I'll give you a place where you can go check that story out. But for now, just know that I ventured into network marketing out of desperation. And I talked yesterday about having your back against the wall. But there was something that happened in network marketing, or something that didn't happen, and it didn't really have anything to do with because my back was against the wall. I was trying to do everything I could, but there was one thing missing that I'm going to talk about today, and that was being able to create results fast. Not just create results out of thin air, but be able to create them fast. So if you missed yesterday, go watch it, because we talk about the foundation that you need to have to be able to create results out of thin air, or however we want to say it. So anyway, so how can you create results fast? And there's several different things. So this is where your pen and paper comes in handy. And these are in no specific order, because I'm just off the cuff. I don't have any notes. This is just stuff that I've experienced and I'm sharing with you. Number one is you've got to have a large audience, a huge audience, okay? And so when you're creating a list of, like, whoever opened a restaurant, okay? I was a restaurant, so I can speak from experience. Whoever opened a restaurant, right, and goes, you know what? I want to fill this place up. Let me call all my friends and family, and that's it. And I know we're talking about two different industries when it comes to networking and traditional, but it's a business. And I want people to understand a business is a business is a business is a business. You see what I'm saying? So number one is, if you want to create results fast, you've got to have a bigger market than just your friends and family. Okay? Now, if you want to create results slow, good luck. You can, but it's going to be painful. Number two, and I'm going to touch on, well, let me go ahead and touch on number one. So I'm not writing I don't have a list, so I'm going to forget what I was talking about. So number one, where could you find the biggest audience ever? Where are there billions of people? And that's the world. But where can you find them all? That's the internet. Okay? So that's number one. How do you find a huge audience? Go to the web. Okay? Let me get some coffee. All right, number two. Since you're dealing with a whole bunch of people, what do you have to have? You're only one person with two hands, man, and two ears and one mouth. So what do you have to do? You have to have systems. So you've got to know how to leverage the internet, but you've got to be able to have a great system that's going to convert those people, that's going to take people who are interested, it's going to take them from an interested person to a buyer. And so you've got to have, a great system. You've got to have a system in place, and a system that's going to educate you and teach you on how to do these things, because there's a lot of hokey-doke crazy systems out there saying they'll build your downline, or they'll do this, or they'll do that. And at the end of the day, They just want you to build their list. That's what they want you to do. They want you to build their list. They don't care about you. If that was the case, they teach you how to market. And so you've got to get around the right people, the right system. You can write people along in the system because you need the education, the development. You need the leadership to learn how to build. I mean, that's why people go to college, right? They go to college because they want to get around professors and people and do internships and do things where they're learning with the people who know what they're doing. Now, college isn't like that anymore because you got people teaching you that that have never done what they're teaching. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But anyway, so you want to be here with people that are in the trenches and also with a system that's going to provide you with education that's going to teach you what you need to do, right? So that's number 2. Okay, number 3. And this is going to be the doozy for a lot of people. The doozy, okay? You've got to do paid marketing. And I have a Twitter strategy. I've generated a big income just from free marketing and things like that. But most people will not stick it out because it can create results slowly. Now, what did I do? I created some results. They were actually pretty fast. You know what I mean? I did it pretty quickly, but I already had a system that I was already kind of had thought up in my head, and I just went with it and ran. Now, there's a lot of great, when I said system strategies, there's a lot of great free marketing strategies that you can do. So I'm not dogging them. And what I did, I took a strategy like Twitter, and I took it and I made some money with it quickly. But I'd already had an account that I'd built up over time, so I'd already built a big following. Okay, so what I did is I turned around and started putting that money into paid marketing because I knew that paid marketing is scalable. If you want to know what scalable means, it means that you know that you can take X amount of dollars and turn it in double that money and then double that money. You can continue to build your business faster, harder, stronger. So part 3 or number 3 is you've got to do some paid marketing. And so after you've invested in your education, and you plugged into the right system and things like that, you've got to really look into ways to do paid marketing. What's cool that I kind of alluded to yesterday is we're actually we're putting together something for our team for those that are serious, and we've actually are testing an offer where we're actually coming in and generating a ad budget. We're having our team giving our can't talk today. Giving our team members the opportunity to develop an ad budget at a super low cost to get it going. It just really takes some consistent daily action, which that's every business. That could be number 4. I was only going to hit on 3 points, but that could be number 4. It could be consistent daily action. So you've got to have an ad budget if you want to build fast. And we're actually putting that together. So that's it for today, guys. That's really what you need to create results out of thin air, but to create them fast, man. You've got to have a huge audience, number 1. Number 2 is you've got to have a system that you can plug people into so you're not killing yourself. I mean, how can you talk to thousands of people? And I mean, look at these videos. Look at these blogs. I mean, this is just a little piece of my big system that I have. Okay, and then like I said, the right people, the right leadership. You need that. Number 3 is you've got to do paid marketing, and we'll show you how. That's the beauty of it. So by now you should know what you need to do, and if you want to take action in regards to building a big business and getting results fast. Now, I will say it does take work. It takes some commitment, and it takes a little bit of learning. There's nothing wrong with learning, guys. There's nothing wrong with learning. I mean, would you rather be somebody who can evolve and change when the market changes, because the markets always change, or would you rather be somebody who never learned anything, and then as soon as something changes, you freak out and you just miss it? You don't make anything. You're stuck. You're stuck. So we are those people. We got the education, we've got the leadership, we've got the systems in place, and then we also are developing these this stuff for the paid marketing, which I'm going to share more. My team, some of them are already plugged in. We've already got a core group that are already testing this. This is going to be awesome, guys. So that information is coming, and man, it's just exciting times. So anyway, so if you're those three and you're like, man, I need that, I need that, I need that, or I want that, I want that, I want that. If you need it, everybody needs it. But if you want it, 1, 2, 3, and you want to create these results, click the link below, get the information, get on board for our iPass 2 system that's coming, and then position yourself, and we're going to get you moving. So we've got some super exciting stuff happening. We do hangouts twice a week with the team only. I've got a fast track group that I do too as well, that we're about to relaunch as soon as the iPass 2 system launches. So guys, it is super exciting times, and that has just been keeping me going, man, like full steam for the past few months now. So we look forward to talking to you. Feel free to reply to any of my emails. If you're not on my email list, like I said, all you gotta do is click the link below, put your email in, get the information, and let's chat. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful day, and we will see you guys on the other side. Peace.